Alright, Shalom. This is Arya Bayan Sharala down here in the Lions Den camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Bracha, Kodash, Ma'amath. A double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule well and who teach well. A double honor to my elder as well, a hard one by Yasharala down here in the Lions Den camp. And a sincere thwata to the Akim, the Akwatim, and the Bunyam who are pushing the truth and believe it with sincerity. Thwata, Shalom. As you saw in the video, America's being pulled into a third world war, and not only over in what they call the Middle East, but also right here on his what you would call like his front doorstep, right here in the Americas. All right, but Babylon, the city, America is being pulled into like the South American rivalries, and these ultimately rivalries that they themselves created. That's why the end of the video said that well, let me go to it real quick. It says, prompting speculation over how far U.S. military backing for international peace and order will extend in the Americas. All right, saying that they're being stretched thin. Not only are they being stretched thin, but they're going to have to do something to contain it. And because of that, they are being stretched thin. America is dealing with the dollar losing value. America is dealing with insurrection within its own borders, people not trusting the government. America, this place, aka Rome, Babylon, Egypt, all rolled into one, is also giving Ukraine money, trying to help them. Is also fighting against Russia on these small proxy fronts. So America, as we know it, is being dragged into a third world war. And this is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, and that word woe means destruction. The second destruction, the second world war, all right, is past. The first war, the second war, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. The third destruction, the third world war is going to come, and this is going to be the thing that brings the kingdom of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua onto this, into this realm via thermonuclear destruction of America. Let me get my next scripture. So this is Isaiah chapter 47, start of verse 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. Because America was that kingdom that was lifted up and highly exalted, but now it's being cast down by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua via these other countries. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. So as that virgin, that woman that was sitting on top of the dragon, that was highly and exalted, now she has to come down. Verse 2, to take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. She has to uncover herself, uncover thy locks, uncover her head, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. And that shame of America is being seen right now. That shame of seeing that kingdom that was so highly exalted, that the people that they're killing and they're experimenting on their own people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and even other people who are in league with them. They like to experiment on them as well. Do experiments, feed us all type of abominable foods. America is the only place out of all the people in the UN, out of all the countries in the UN, America was the only people to say that food is not a right to human beings. Wicked individuals rule this country. What verse was I on? I was on verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Yahweh is not going to meet this place as a man. He's going to come in his glory, not only his glory, but the glory of the angels and the glory of Yahweh. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel, right? Yahweh, which means he exists in the Paleo Hebrew, and Yahweh Shai, which means he delivers in the Paleo Hebrew. Verse 5, sit thou silent. So not only do you have to sit down, show thy shame and uncover thyself, but sit down and shut up. and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Khan. This place is going to be no more called Lady of Kingdoms. This place is going to be no more at all. And this is the reason here, verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. Khan. So, um, Esau, the wicked, so-called Caucasians, and these other heathen nations who are in league with them, it's not by their own power that they came to apprehend us. It was all given to them by Yahweh. Verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. They went too far. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid the yoke. And we are an ancient people. Even the scientists think, humans been around for millions of years, but we're the most ancient people. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the creations that Yahweh, the Creator, holds dearer to him than other creations. And it's not because of anything we did. It's just the way that he set it up, the way he chooses to tell the story. Verse 7. And thou said, I shall be a lady forever. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the later end of it. Khan. They're so lifted up in their pride, they can't see the fall. All right, they think they see the fall. They think it's just going to be some economic collapse and they can bounce back like the Great Depression, but this is going to be utter and pure destruction. And the men of the Lord right now, we're out here prophesying, and they're taking no heed to it. They're just going by their day-to-day lives and stuff. Later in verse 8, therefore hear now this, thou art given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly. Thou sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in the perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. And that's all that America does. I was just talking to my woman about how all this marketing really controls people's minds, especially women. They focus on just the physical aspects of a woman, and not only women but men as well, and not the true character of people, not the true inner man of people. But going back to like the sorceries and the enchantments, but these marketing and these branding and these corporations who do all these studies to find out which colors make people more hungry, so they design food logos with those colors so that way people can spend more money and just consume and never truly living. They just want sheep. Well, they want to keep everybody in a dumbed down state. But Yahweh, he wants light to shine, not darkness. I'm gonna get this verse again. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and at one day the loss of children and widowhood. There's going to be a lot of soldiers who's gonna die in this upcoming war. All right, there's gonna be a lot of people who are also going to die when missiles hit this place. They shall come upon thee in their perfection. All right, because let me get that scripture. All right, this is James chapter 1, verse 1. It says, James, a servant of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. My brethren, counted on, and just James chapter 1, it says, I won't read that again. James, a servant of God Yahweh and of the Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. And this is in the New Testament. People like to try to separate the Old and the New Testament, making them two different things when really it's one cohesive thing. And James giving honor to the Lord and to the Son Yahweh, to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and also to the 12 tribes, because that's ultimately what who this book is about. Verse 2, it says, "My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing." And I brought this precept out just to go into how beautiful it's going to be, not only to have the destruction of this kingdom, this wicked kingdom, and see America go into the Third World War, and see all this stuff happen to this place, but it's also going to be even more beautiful to that we have patience with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that we also wait on Him, like these these carnal camps. They all like to. Sakari has like to have guns. IUIC is pretty much just Christian cops. ISUBK and all these other ones, man, they're just very carnal. They're bones, sinews, and flesh, but they're no breath. And they don't have they don't have the well, I'm gonna give verse 5. "If any of you lack wisdom, let them ask of Yahweh, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him." Constantly, and knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time. So these times that we're coming into, this time of America getting ready for war, close to its home. All right, because that's what people haven't seen. People see war and like decayed countries, uh, uh, on their phone screens, on a computer screen, on a TV screen, and they think that America will never be like that. But it's coming soon. It's very coming very soon. So I pray and hope the lesson was edifying. Shalom.